Welcome back to the channel. It's going to be a really quick and simple video, and it's an unboxing. And I don't do many of these. I've owned the MSR reactor stove for many years. I've got it in the 1.5 litre version. It's upstairs in the loft. It must be getting on for 20 years now, something around that. But I'll put details in the description. I was gifted a 1 litre version by MSR around 18 months ago, and then they had a bit of an issue where I think someone was using it somewhere in the US, and the handle on the pot, and it was a bit insecure, so they recalled them for safety's sake, and they've made some changes to the handle assembly. So this is the very brand new version of the reactor stove. So the first time I'm opening this is right now on camera. So I think this is the most efficient and fastest boiling stove on the market. You know, I don't say that lightly, and I've used it extensively in various different weather conditions, and it is really fast. So yeah, as you can see, it's the first time I've opened this, and let's see what we get. So usual bits of packaging, we get a nice lid, and if you look on the lid, it's got a spout on one side for pouring, and it's got some holes drilled out for straining pasta, straining the liquids out your pot. It's got a rubber plug on the underside of the handle, so you can plug that just to stop the steam venting outside of there. And you've got this nice flexible rubber handle, which doesn't heat up, it allows you to handle it when the stove has been boiling for a while. Good quality, BPA free plastics, what you'd expect from a premium manufacturer, and good quality components. So we get our cooking pot with the usual safety warnings on, and when you look at the side there, you've really beefed up this mechanism. That is really robust, totally different design. Like MSR have redesigned the entire handle assembly on this stove, so it's got quite a robust folding handle. We've got our burner head, which is the main part of the stove, and I'm not going to ignite it on this. I'm just showing you what you get. So we've got our usual safety information, instruction manuals, things like that. This type of stove is a radiant ring burner. We've got the gas lever, the valve here, which is just the usual rotating kind of thing, or we can fold it flat for storage. Now there is a knack to it, it's quite hard to do, but you can get one of the small MSR gas cartridges in there, and the burner head as well. So the whole thing you can store in your pack like so, and yeah, that'll fit nicely in the bottom of your pack. Like I say, it's a really quick stove, it's mega fast. I'll leave some links to videos where I've used this over the years, and you can see, so I'm not just blagging it, I've genuinely had it for a long time, and it's nice to have this small version. You know, I predominantly use the dehydrated meals on my camps, so for me to get water boiled in such a rapid space of time, this is unbeatable. I have not used a stove which is quicker than this. So yeah, you can see in the base you've got this kind of fins which are kind of welded onto it. All that does is increase the surface area of the base of the pot, and it obviously gets some more heat into there and aids in reducing your boil times. Just to fasten it, you've got this little bit of a catch, a little bit of a wire with a bit of a ball mechanism on top there that just holds it all in place, and it's the usual MSR quality. You get a handy little sort of pot saver just to stop the burner scratching it, so when you're packing it back away, your burner goes on that, protects your burner as well, and then that obviously goes back into the pot there. Got your usual warnings telling you to use it outdoors only because it does give off some carbon monoxide, or it can do. So again, just the common sense, usual safety measures, especially when you're using stoves in your tent or a confined space. I usually light this one with a fire steel. I think they recommend you use a match, but yeah, a strike of a fire steel is more than enough to get this one going. But it's nice quality, a really fast boiling stove. Just checking there's nothing else in there, but that's it. When I'm next back out on my camp, I'll be taking this along with me. And again, if you check the description, or I've probably flashed it up in some cards as the video's been playing, you'll see exactly how fast this stove is. So it's the MSR Reactor. It's the top of the range in terms of these type of stoves from MSR. You've got the wind burner, which is one down from this. This beats the wind burner in boil times. I stand by that. I know everyone's got their favourite stoves and it gets a bit tribal as to, you know, people get really defensive over their kit. I've got loads of different stoves by loads of different manufacturers, and this, without question, no matter what the temperature, no matter what the wind speeds are, this has consistently been the fastest boiling stove that I've ever owned. So this is the 1 litre version, 1.5's up in the loft, but this is absolutely adequate, and more so for one person on your solo wild camping trips. Thanks for watching, just a very short unboxing, and thanks MSR for letting me try out the new version, and I look forward to using it on my next camp.